All right, guys, we're here at the factory to see your house. This is the first time you're seeing it. This is very similar to, you know, the old shows on HGTV where they move the bus, sort of. Right. This is as close as we're gonna get to that, right? So to be move that door right there. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go in here and take a look at your house, walk through what's going on here. Any initial thoughts or questions or anything?
We're excited. Couldn't sleep at all last night. So real excited to see what we got behind this door.
So lots of coffee today, then, right?
That's right. That's right.
That's right. All right, let's head in.
All right.
Cool. So here is the house together. So I know the guys put the house together in the factory, so it's a little different than some of the other factories. Usually, what they'll do is they'll piece it together in sections once it's on the site, right? So usually they'll build it, and they, you know, to be fair, they're very precise with everything and stuff. But Empire specifically will connect everything together in the factory to just kind of ensure from their standpoint what they want and what they're looking for from the house, so that everything comes exactly as they're looking for it to. So why don't we walk in? Okay. Welcome home. That's right. That's right. So now this is you guys got to walk me through this here. So this is a chalet, right? So there's going to be a bunch of brace points here. We got some already in here for when it's shipped, right? But that's part of the reason why we see a whole lot of nothing going on here right now, right? So we are standing in, what room are we standing in right now?
This will be the living room.
Okay.
Living room down here. This area specifically being down here in the living room over there.
Okay.
Large 10-foot sliding door at the far end.
Wow, that's going to be fantastic.
On these two sides, we've got two oversized windows, and of course the chalet windows fixed.
Yeah, going up high, right? Yep. Okay. Now, did you guys do rounded windows or did you do the trapezoid? Okay. Yeah. That seems to be what most people do. You know, there's a place for the rounded top, but most people prefer the trapezoid for sure.
Now, the kitchen, the line of the kitchen will go here.
Okay.
With the range right about here. It's going to be a 36-inch range. Opposite side will be
the island. Yep.
And then on the opposite side, obviously that's the wall over there.
Okay.
A beverage center on this side.
Nice. That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great.
And
awesome.
Essentially, when you're standing here cooking, right here, you'll be able to see almost all.
See right out, right? Seeing right out. Absolutely. That's great. That's great. And you guys are doing, you guys are having cabinets installed on site, right?
That's correct.
So what did you end up going with for the cabinets?
Amish kitchen gas.
Okay.
Going to be doing that.
What's the color choice?
Going to be mostly lighter color.
Okay. Is it still a wood grain or did you do a painted color? Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, that'll be nice.
And then there'll be an offset, and then the island will be in cherry.
Oh, awesome. The beverage center?
Will
yep.
also be in cherry.
Okay, great.
So
That's going to be really nice. That's going to be really nice.
A real nice center hood with cherry in it, and this will be, you know, a pretty long.
It's a long span, yeah. Yeah, where are we going to? Probably right over here, right? Because I see.
It should extend just a little bit beyond.
Okay.
A little bit beyond the break.
You can see the electrical's already in and stuff, which is great. Display cabinet. Okay. Oh, great. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Sure. Okay, so then, so here's our stairs up, right?
Right.
And then where are we headed over here?
So over here, there's a.
This is kind of fun doing a walkthrough video before everything's, you know, even in.
So this is an 8x8 pantry.
Okay.
That's
going to be fantastic.
Yeah, huge.
Wow. Okay.
And eventually, not right away, but eventually there'll be a wine set up here.
Wonderful.
Wine cooler.
That's great. You gonna do one of those, you know, rolling ladders and stuff?
No.
I want so bad to do a house someday where you have that rolling ladder all the way through. You know.
I would like it. Although we got grandkids, that probably wouldn't.
Oh, that might be a little dangerous.
So a small bathroom off of the.
Okay. Yep. Half bath. Yep. Sure.
A garage here.
Okay, this is the doorway to the garage, or this is the doorway to the garage?
That's the doorway to the garage.
That's the garage.
And that's outside and to the left.
Okay.
And then here is
Mudroom. Got it. Okay.
Mudroom, and then an oversized area for a laundry area.
Okay. Are we doing cabinets in here too, or? Eventually, okay, okay. What's the long-term thought about cabinets? Have you gotten that far, or not yet? Maybe some wall cabinets or something.
Wall cabinet.
Okay, cool. That's great.
Bench.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the way you got to look at a project. I mean, you know, obviously ideal do everything immediately, but budget doesn't always work for that. So you know, you got to get into the house and sometimes you know have a long-term vision for things.
Bedroom with the bay window.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah, beautiful. That was Lisa actually.
Okay.
And then a casement here.
Okay. Are we gonna affectionately call this Lisa's window? Is that what we're okay?
That's Lisa's idea. She was paying for that all the way through.
Yeah. That's gonna be great. So what's the view right here? So we're looking out this way.
There's out the back. It's a full acre, and it'll be wide open all the way to the back of the property.
Okay.
The property's basically rectangular, whole line of trees, but it's wide open through.
Awesome.
Through here.
That's great. That's gonna be nice.
Good sized bath space. This will be
You smell they got the primer already on the walls here.
a wall here, actually.
What's this here?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a wall here.
Okay, we'll have to look at the prints and take a look and see what's going on in that with it. So maybe was it maybe a half wall originally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's not the end of the world. This
Well,
is
and that's part of the nice part about being here too is we can, you know, potentially we've done this before sometimes where we had one time where we had a print and during the revision process at one point in time we had no door to the basement and it was going to be all open railings and then we put it back but we never put the door back into the basement. And so the owners walked through here, and because it was such a small revision, we were able to just make that change here. It's much easier to do it here than it is, you know, once it's on site. So that's great.
This actually should not be here because it'll be a shower.
Okay.
And then we're gonna need some because the wall here actually cuts out the space where we need to put.
I see. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, let's take a look at that then.
72-inch, and then a toilet.
Okay. Okay.
And
then a closet. Okay.
So this is
Wonderful.
This is about 14 by 7.
Wonderful. Awesome. So it looks like they don't have all the electrical stuff patched through yet, but they got most of it done. All right. So what do we got over here?
Hallway.
This is just a hallway back.
Hallway. Okay. After you. What's the ceiling height that we went to here?
9 foot.
That's great. Feels really nice.
Real
Yeah.
nice.
That's great. Awesome.
Yeah.
This is going to be great. This is going to be great. Obviously some work to be done still, but you know, you can get a really good sense for how it's going to come together, which is awesome. Is it a 10 foot slider? Did I hear that right?
Later. Yeah.
Phew.
Lisa was so
Wow.
so great in making sure this came off like right to scope. And
Okay.
The second story, well, you know, we'll have the floater.
Yep. Right.
And so then that whole second story, we have the dormers on either side of the house, and so that whole second story is going to be so light with the light from these here.
Absolutely.
Plastic voids, and then the two dormers on
It's
this
going to be
side.
great. It's going to be great.
This is one building. This is
Yeah,
the
I
other
got
building,
that.
and they just put these here so that they could do the connection and make sure it all
Yeah.
plumbed out correctly. I'm just reading this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that high standards, and it exceeded it by a distance.
Well, that's great.
You know, there in the bathroom in our house, we have the blueprints for the kitchen.
Okay.
How the kitchen's going to look.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
So every time
wallpaper
it's
in there.
on, it's on the wallpaper. Right. So every time I go to the bathroom, I'm looking at these, going,
Yeah.
"Wow, that's a really long kitchen."
Yeah.
And that those cabinets are going to look great. And I just, you know, I've been absorbed with this nonstop.
Yeah, for sure.
It's way more than I thought it was going to be.
Well, that's great.
All right, well,
That's
listen,
great.
thanks for
Hey,
coming out.
thanks so much, you guys.
Thanks
It's
so
great. We'll see you soon, okay?